Hello, Catamounts. My name is Alexander Hoffman, and this is Chats with Cats presented by WeTV. In this series, we've been interviewing some of our amazing students here at Western Carolina University. Today's guest is Emma Shue of the Cheer team. How are you today, Emma?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So go ahead and please introduce yourself and your role on the Cheer team.
Hi, my name's Emma Shue. I am a base on the Western Carolina Cheer team. This will be my 4th season with the Cats. Yeah, that's about it. I'm also the new cat coordinator for Western Carolina cheerleading, so I just make sure that the freshmen are all acclimated and kind of understand what's going on and that kind of thing.
Awesome. And on that note, with this being your 4th year, please share a memorable moment from cheering here at Western.
There's a lot for sure. Western cheer is a big part of my life. One of my favorite memories, though, would have to be all the team bonding stuff that we do anytime with my team outside of practice is one of the best times. One of my favorites from this season, though, was we recently just did like a team dinner at my apartment, and it was super fun to get to know everybody going into the new season.
Yeah, and along with kind of the family and the going and doing dinner together and stuff, a lot of our student athletes, as you may remember from last time, talk about the family feel within the teams. How does that look on your team for cheer?
Our team is very tight-knit. It always has been. Something that we kind of say in cheer is first it becomes a part of you, and then first you can become a part of it, and then it becomes a part of you. And that very much applies within that family aspect of cheer. We do like big and little, so shout out to my littles. We are very close and tight-knit with that. And I just know that I can always lean on my teammates and call them. I spend a lot more time with them than I do my actual family, which stinks, but it makes you get really, really close with them and makes them feel like family as well.
Yeah, and this might kind of play into the next question, but what is your motivation to keep cheering through both football and basketball season? Because that's a pretty long season.
Yes, and we also compete, so we have an even longer season. On top of it, we go on top of basketball with competing as well, so we're super busy, but something that keeps me motivated and always has is my family, my parents, my mom and dad, my little brother. They have always pushed me to be the best I could ever be. They've always told me to keep pushing through it. Even when it gets hard, they're always somebody I can lean on. Also, our coaching staff is amazing, especially Coach Corbin. This will be her 2nd year with us. She pushes me to be the best athlete I can be, and I'm truly so thankful to have her.
Yeah, those coaching staff and those coaches can be very helpful in making that family feel as well. Mm-hmm. But kind of moving from the athlete side of the interview over to the student side, as you know, these are a lot more than just you as a student athlete. It is you as a student. So what are you studying and what made you choose that program?
So I'm currently a grad student. I graduated from Western last spring with my degree in integrated health sciences, and my concentration was in health management. This year I am an online student getting my master's in health sciences, and my concentration is also in health management. I really like the health management side of healthcare, and so I think that it's super awesome. And so I'm currently working at Harris Regional, getting some experience there, but just to continue pursuing it because I really enjoy it.
Yeah, and having the experience both on the undergrad and grad is helpful to have that to continue having school pride as a cheerleader too.
Yes,
but how do you manage time as a grad student between both academics and cheer?
I'm still working on that, most definitely, but I feel like it's been very easy considering I've always been in sports and I've always had cheer in my life, and my life has kind of always evolved around cheer. But I do have a very strict time schedule of I go to work from this hour to this hour, I come home, I do my homework, I do my studying, then I go to cheer practice, then I come home, I do the things that I need to do, and I go to bed. It's very strict schedule this year with me being a grad student, but it's most definitely easy to uphold.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. I feel like having it online probably helps a little bit with that.
Yes, most definitely.
And something that's come up a lot more recently in interviews and past, I think it's this season and last season only so far, is mental health, which is obviously just as important, if not more so, than physical health as a student athlete. Mm-hmm. So I kind of wanted to hear your thoughts on that.
Most definitely. To me, mental health is one of the first things. You put your mental health and then everything else. A lot of the times it's hard to remember that mental health is so important, but just taking those times to rest and relax and kind of shut your brain off and realize, okay, I can breathe. I've got this. Everything that I'm doing is right. God wouldn't have put that in your heart if it wasn't. And that's one thing that I feel like I kind of hold on to is like keep chasing these dreams, but also realize that you have to stop and take a moment for yourself too. So just kind of keeping up with that. Things that I do is like to just like get in that like mental health time, shut off my brain is like at night before I go to bed, sometimes I'll read or take time like to watch TV or go on a walk or go to the gym. I really enjoy that as well. And that just helps me kind of de-stress and not think about everything else I have going on, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And overall, how would you say being a student athlete has shaped your WCU experience?
Being a student athlete has shaped my Western experience a lot. It's allowed me to meet a lot of people and really, really get myself out there. That's where I met all of my true friends is through cheer. And I've held them close to me every single year as I continue at Western. But I also have gotten involved with other things. I mean, in undergrad, I was in a sorority. I was a sweetheart of a fraternity. I worked on campus, multiple jobs, but Western truly shaped that for me, and so did cheer. I feel like cheer really pushed me to get out here and see what opportunities a campus had to offer, and cheer also showed me all the things that it has to offer too. So
Yeah, for sure. And we are going to move into our lightning round, which was not a part of the show last time you were on, but just 4 short little questions with some short little answers from you. So what has been your favorite class at Western?
ooh, that's hard. My favorite class, my favorite class was my bartending class. Actually, it was a lot of fun. Not just because it was a bartending class, but because you got to go and experience so many things, and we got to travel and go to Tennessee, and it was just really, really fun. And I loved my classmates, and my teacher was amazing. So if you're watching this, shout out you. But
Awesome. Do you have any pregame rituals or superstitions?
one of my pregame rituals is I will always play London Bridge with my best friend Riley in the car if we're riding to a game together.
There you go. What is your favorite non-WCU sports team?
Oh, that's hard. I love all of our sports teams. I feel like I don't have a favorite. That's hard. But shout out dance team if that counts.
What about outside of Western?
Outside of Western? Oh my God, Roll Tide all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Bama.
Yeah, Roll Tide all the way. My favorite family's from there, so.
Okay. And favorite post-game meal?
Oh, favorite post-game meal. I don't know. That one's hard. I feel like my favorite post-game meal probably would be a cheeseburger. I feel like I don't really like cheeseburgers a whole lot, but for some reason after a game when I'm hot and sweaty, that's like all I want.
Fair enough. And final question, kind of to wrap up the interview, what is the best advice you've received as a student athlete? And in turn, what advice would you give to an incoming student interested in cheer?
Some advice that I could give to somebody is keep pushing. You never know where it's going to take you. Like I said earlier, this goal was put in your heart for a reason. So continue to reach out for that. Don't give up. The second you give up, you give up on another opportunity or something else you can learn. So always just be open-minded and open-hearted.
Perfect. And that does do it for the episode. Thank you, Emma, for coming on the show.
Of course. Go Cats.
And we'll see you next time. And like Emma said, go Cats.